My name is Logan Hosley, and I'm a marketing and merchandising assistant with MerchKit.
Today, we are going to be going over product photo styling. The product photos are the first thing customers see when browsing online. They make assumptions about a business based on the photography. The trustworthiness of a brand and the perceived value of its products is often determined by its visual style. Let's create a product photo to get a better understanding. Before ever even starting the project, we must understand the brand and what it is about the brand that the images need to convey. The products that I have chosen belong to a health and wellness brand that promotes sustainability, ethically sourced, vegan, and 100% cruelty-free products. This brand also uses only natural ingredients. Knowing this will help us to make sure the image projects these ideas. We also must understand the target market for the brand and the products. Understanding who our audience is will help us deliver the right message. Does it appeal to millennial women or mixed demographic in an older range? Is it a luxury product or is it budget friendly? Identifying a target market allows us to focus on those who are most likely to purchase the product. Now that we've covered that, we can get to work. The first thing we are going to start with is our background. When looking for a background, as well as any other element of product photography, we want to be mindful of color schemes. When trying to pinpoint a color scheme, it is best to start with the overall mood. Are we looking for light and airy? Then maybe lots of pastels and whites will work. Or are we maybe wanting to create a bold statement? Then maybe bright colors in the props with the background in the midtones, like gray or blue. Even though it is sometimes overlooked, the background we choose is just as important as any other element of product photography. It should work with the product and carry the same aesthetic and message. Because these products are all natural, clean, and sustainable, I decided to go with a backdrop that's very neutral, clean, and simple. Next, we are going to grab some props. Product photography props are so important because they bring context to an item. They show the product's intended use, highlight key features, or provide other important visual messages about the product. For this example, I decided to grab props that are ingredients or representations of the product to highlight the all-natural ingredients. I also decided to grab a mortar and pestle prop because of its representation of all-natural health and wellness. When doing this, we want to keep in mind the idea of cohesiveness. Every element of our image needs to make sense within the context of our story and work together in a cohesive way. All the objects need to fit with each other logically and also work in terms of color, height, and shape. One important key factor in making sure that is accomplished is understanding scale. Scale is choosing objects that work with each other and the product in terms of how big they appear next to one another. If they are too big or look too big, they will dwarf the product and will distract the eye, and therefore the attention away from the product. Most likely, any props you use should be on the small side. Here you can see me adjust the sizes of the objects so that they will be shown to scale. Now let's get to moving our product and props into place. We want to remember that the whole point is to showcase the product. It can be easy to get carried away with props and the other elements that go into creating a pleasing image, but these should always support the product, not take over the shot or become the focal point. Now we have created a photo that would be great for the product's page, but there is still so much more we can use this photo for. It can be used on social media platforms for marketing or as a website's banner. We could also add text to the image and use it for brochures, ads, and signage. The possibilities are endless when you have a great product photo to use. Now all that's left is for you to get creating stunning product photos.
Thanks for joining us today. Happy merchandising.